esto ya. Uno, dos, tres. Eso. Esto ya. Esto ya. Uno, dos, tres. Eso. Esto ya. Esto ya. Uno, dos, tres.
And there you guys can see Andy Ruiz working the mitts, throwing fast, sharp combinations, short on the inside, working behind the jab. And it is 23 days to go before he clashes with one of the most dangerous guys, regardless of age, in the heavyweight division. His name is Ruiz Ortiz. And I like the combinations by Andy. You can tell that I think he's just totally gave up with the idea of getting slim, because you look at his back there. His back is massive. You know, he's always been a muffin top, like bigger upper body type guy. The only thing that has helped him, he has really developed his legs. You know, his legs have really came along. And it takes a while, though. It's a process, especially when you have or you haven't had muscles in that area and you've always had marbling, fat. So it is a difficult thing. You know, some people have problems with obesity all their lives, you know, and Andy is no exception. But his combinations, you know, they look nice. They actually look like they can be effective in the inside, okay? Mid-range to definitely inside. And that's the thing that's going to make this fight difficult for Andy. I like how he's keeping that right guard up, because Ruiz Ortiz is one of those guys that he looks for those counters, especially if you are a fighter that throws a lot of punches. It puts me in the mind of Brian Jennings. When he fought Brian Jennings walked into a lot of counters, you know, just because Brian Jennings was trying to press the action. And that gives Ruiz Ortiz everything that he needs to set up big shots. Okay, so if Andy can't handle them, and if Andy doesn't have that defense up, Ruiz Ortiz is going to set something up, set a trap for him that's going to hurt him. You know, but if he can sustain an attack to the older Ortiz, he could get him out of there. You know, again, I like what I see. You know, these are just combination drills. Okay. But a lot of times these combination drills that you see fighters do, they often emulate in the ring. So, you know, take that for cash value, you know, or whatever it means to you. But normally, if you see a guy, normally it's a jab. He starts with that repetition based on, you know, doing it over and over again, you know, and things he's practiced on. So, you know, but it still looks good. I know he has those newly, you know, fitted shirts that kind of hide a lot of the the body structure. You know, they have a lot of those. Those are actually very popular around these time. I noticed he has one on. You know, they fit, you know, hard, like tight around your arms, you know, and keep everything kind of close knit so you don't really see a lot. But whatever makes Andy happy, I hope, you know, he's confident in what he's doing, because, you know, he's going to need to overcome, because there's nothing worse than a guy that has nothing to lose, and that is Ruiz King Kong Ortiz. Ortiz has nothing to lose. Okay, he's fought for the WBC crown twice. You know, he's made some pretty good purses, you know, on paper. And, you know, he's done, he's had a pretty decent career. So, you know, all he's really doing, he's fighting for his kids. And the showdown really is him and Andy Ruiz. That's the only two guys that are left that are on that top level from the PBC Al Haymon stock. But back to Andy. Andy looks good. I've always liked his combinations. He's a hooker. So if you get in a hooking fight with him, more than likely he'll win. So, you know, but yeah, I'm glad he's still training hard. He's still focused. I'm glad he got that knee situation handled. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Andy Ruiz and his training on his 23rd day out from his clash with Luis King Kong Ortiz. Please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!